Good morning, everyone. Buenos dias. Welcome to the Alimentaria Snacking Fair in Barcelona. I am here sitting with some legendary guys. This is the full hot chip. I mean, not the entire, but like the, how should I say it? The hardcore hot chip team who showed up at the fair to represent the brand. Um, I am here with, let me introduce some of the guys first. I'm here with Aladdin El Pantera
¿Qué
Rosa.
pasa, hermano?
Aladdin has been going viral over the last 2 days on our TikTok. I mean, I think his video has over 25,000 views now. So I think people would love
Good start.
to know a bit more about you and what it is that you are doing for the company.
Yeah, so I'm the sales representative for Hot Chip.
Yeah.
I'm not like international, but I would say 80%.
Yeah.
Like of the sales probably now.
You look very international to me, though.
That's a worldwide. You
It's
know?
the worldwide. Yeah. I think for you, this is the beginning of a brand new, career trajectory within the hot chip brand. I think you're gonna be like, you're on your way to something special now.
Yeah, hopefully, man. We are trying to push the company. So
That's for sure.
you know.
That's for sure. Then we have here Andre. We have Martin. They are both company owners. Andre is gonna explain a bit more about what he's doing, and then we'll give the word to Martin as well shortly to explain a bit what their function is within the Hot Chip brand and team. Andre, let's go,
Right.
man.
So I'm in a company on a position of product and marketing director. So most of the products that you see and a company has are developed by our department.
Yeah, but so
And-
you are responsible for all of these
Mo-
crazy things, right?
Most of it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I have to say before we get further into it, like in terms of hot chip, obviously we see a lot of brands and we encounter and engage with a lot of brands like all over Europe. But I want to say from my side, the way and everything from the brand to the product itself, the packaging, the brand is so developed. It's so strong to the most tiniest details and everything. And I have to give you guys as a team and you as a product developer a lot of respect for that because we don't see that very often.
Yeah, from the very beginning, we wanted to have the brand and identity.
Yeah.
The brand should represent each product should have some identity and represent the brand itself.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you.
Yeah. No, just we'll get further into the products later on. But I mean, amazing job with everything. Martin, how are you doing today?
Very good.
Very good.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
you're
Gill.
looking very good. Your suit is looking like very fresh, man.
Yeah, it's the last day here, but
Yeah,
we are
okay.
happy about it.
How has it been going the last couple of days? You feel good about the fair and everything?
Yeah, we are here for the first time, and this is actually a good fair. So I believe we will come back in 2 years.
I think it's been quite a success up until
Quite a
now, right?
success. Yeah, we have good contacts all over the world. So
That's for sure. And about Martin, you within the company, like what is your day-to-day or your focus within the hot chip brand?
I'm like head of sales, so
All right.
I'm in charge.
He's my
of,
boss. He's my boss.
Oh, so he's the papa of El Pantera Rosa.
Oh, yeah.
He's the daddy.
Abuelo.
Mi abuelo.
So I'm handling the distribution and strategy of distribution, pricing, and this
All
stuff.
of those
so,
things.
Yeah, this
Amazing.
funny part of company.
You guys make a great team. Before we get into, we have a lot of things to talk about, but let's talk a bit first about how did it start? What is the origin and the founder story of Hot Chip Challenge? And I think I have to look to Andre to tell us a bit more about that.
Well, we are 5 owners in the company, but the initial idea started with two brothers where they wanted to have some fun product, and I wanted to give my brother something.
You and your brother, right?
Yes.
Right.
I wanted to give my brother something special for a birthday, and I found a very similar product in the world. But they were not interested in selling in Europe, so I said, okay, let's do something in Europe, in similar, the vibe of the product. And we developed the idea into the Hot Chip Challenge, which is this product, and After the launch, very early, we added to our company three other owners, and the company was developing more and more products, and here we are. So
Yeah, but that okay. So because how old are you now, Andre? You
I'm
are-
that's not polite question, but
I'm not a polite guy, so I don't care.
I'm 31.
31. And you, when did you start with hot chip? You and your brother, like how many years ago?
I was 25 back then.
25, so it's like 6 years.
Yeah.
So you started at 25, so young entrepreneurs.
Yeah,
It's a very
yeah,
young, it's a very young age to
It's
start.
very young company, but from if I look back, we developed the company so quickly. Not many companies from Czech Republic present here in Spain, in Barcelona. And here we are.
I mean,
so-
in terms of the product range that you guys have, because obviously everything started with, I mean, the hot chip challenge, I
Yeah.
think, and then there was more challenges.
Yeah.
But now there is a full snacking range of, I don't know, almost more than 50 SKUs or something. So that's amazing, even in 6 years or whatever.
When we launched this product, we realized it could be a one-time thing for many people, and it gained so much popularity on social media. We wanted to monetize it in the long
Yeah.
term, to build a stable business, not
Yeah.
just to be dependent on one product that
No.
can die anytime. So we started thinking outside of box, what else we can
do.
bring to the market, right?
Yeah.
So we started developing other chili snacks products, and luckily now we are not dependent on one product, but we have a stable
Full range.
Yeah,
But you had one, because it started with one.
Yeah.
So you had one bang,
Yeah.
one viral product.
Yeah.
And from there, that was the umbrella
yeah,
to develop the other things.
exactly.
Talk a bit more about when it exploded, the hot chip, because that was okay. You started. How long did it take you first to develop the hot chip? Like the full process from the idea, I'm gonna do this, we're gonna do this, till like the first, let's say, the first finished product that was ready for the market.
Yeah, so the development took about 6 to 7 months of this product. We tried numerous variations how
Yeah.
to put the spiciness to the chip. We even baked it inside a chip, which ended up really badly. So we found the best solution for the chip, how to coat it, how to make it spicy
Yeah.
and safe for the customers. So it took about 6 to 7 months to develop it, and then we made official launch.
All right, and then so development 6 to 7 months. We have the launch. You launched like online on your own website. Like,
Yeah.
And
So
that's it.
it wasn't that quickly popular as we thought it will be. It took about 3 years or 2 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. For 1 year, we were selling just in Czech Republic, and the sales were so, but it wasn't a full-time job.
Okay.
It was basically a hobby at that time.
Okay, I didn't expect that. I thought it
yeah.
was like you released it and boom.
No. I thought it will be quicker. The challenge, how to say it, the viral thing on social media, but it took about 2 to 3 years
Yeah.
to get really high numbers of sales, so we can.
But sometimes it's also a good thing, right? Because you need to be ready for
Yes.
a boom, right?
Yeah.
Because if it happens early, in terms of production,
Yeah.
logistics, and everything.
Exactly.
I mean, from my side, also, I have experienced like a few things when something blows up too fast. I mean, obviously, it's a great feeling to have some success, but at the end, it creates a lot of issues behind the scenes as well.
Like the sales peaks of the product, of this typical particular product, were around 300,000 pieces per month. Per month.
that you were selling.
Yes.
Wow.
And if we would launch the product and we would get to these sales in, let's say, 3 months,
Yeah.
we wouldn't be able to.
You never reach that volume.
We wouldn't be able to produce it. We wouldn't be able to expedite it. We wouldn't have people to produce it, ship it. So we didn't have infrastructure, and we wouldn't be ready after the
that.
launch for that. So
Yeah.
I guess you have to grow there naturally. Yeah.
I think there is a great lesson in that. It's for sometimes you just need to respect the process, build a foundation, and sometimes it's better that things take a bit more time before it really, because if not, you're gonna at the end lose
Yeah.
quality or whatever.
And what's the hardest part on this product is to pack the product.
Oh, yeah?
the shape of the coffin, we haven't found a solution to automate the process of folding it.
Really?
So the longest part in production of this product is actually the packaging. It takes we had a time calculation. It takes 1 minute to fold the box.
Seriously? By
And
hand?
yes. And after the launch of the product, we had in about 1.5 year, we had one bigger order from France.
Yeah.
For one or two pallets. Two pallets. And we calculated how long it will take us to produce it.
Oh man.
And we said, all right, we gotta call our friends, and we have to pack So we
Yeah.
went into garage, literal garage,
Real startup
and we
vibe.
were packing the coffins with all our friends, to fill the demand.
That was our first B2B order.
That
right?
was our bigger one. Yeah,
Bigger one.
yeah.
That's an amazing story because those are like that's the real thing. That's like the authentic found startup vibe, you know. Let's get in the garage,
Yeah.
fold some packaging. That's amazing though. Let's see because outside of the packaging, also the product itself is quite, advanced, right? You know what? Let's open one up.
Oh yeah, sure.
You can open it up, Andre, and explain us a bit more about because there is a lot of detail and components that
Whoever opens it has to eat it.
oh man.
All right, you open
Thank
it.
you.
man. No, I had it so many times that.
Yeah,
but
because you had the whole
Yeah.
production process.
development product, yeah.
So let's go a bit over like what is exactly inside,
So
one
if
by
you-
one, in terms of the
If you open the product, the biggest thing that you see is the actual chip.
Yeah.
Which is in food grade protective foil. Mm-hmm. And when you open it, it's advised to use the glove.
yeah.
Because we actually, at the very beginning, we didn't have the glove inside.
Okay, so
The
something
reason why-
happened.
Yeah,
Of
not to one person, but numerous customers complained like
man.
they opened the packaging, they
Yeah.
ate the chip, and when they cry like a baby, they put
Oh
it in the
my
ear, in the eyes.
God, what a disaster.
Yeah, and some of the customer went to toilet after that and hit them again.
Oh Lord. So the glove is something that came later.
Yes, based on the customer feedback. So
I think that's a good idea.
yeah, for sure.
And then we have the actual chip, which looks great. Like even like the quality of the simple things. Like I touch this bag,
Yeah.
and it just feels good. It just feels good.
If you're selling a product that
Yeah.
contains just one chip, you have to make it premium.
Yeah.
You have to make it premium.
Yeah, it just feels good. Outside of that, because even if I'm gonna go outside, like even here on the inside, like any last words, like the full user experience. What else do we have here? Let's have
Oh,
a look.
we've got a sticker you can put on a car or.
Oh, that's an
laptop.
actual sticker.
Yeah, you can stick it.
Okay, we'll put that on my laptop in a bit. Then we have the tattoo.
Yeah,
We also saw that in real life happening yesterday.
you can. You just put a little water on it.
Once again, the instructions. I mean, it's so detailed. It's so good. So I mean, yeah. Congratulations to you guys for bringing it to the level of quality, and thank you to where it is now. It started with the hot chip challenge. Then, first, you developed the other challenges, or what was the next? Right after hot chip, what was the next move?
The next move was we were thinking about other challenges as well, but I believe it was the strips that we developed because we wanted to move into snacking area.
Okay.
The hot chip challenge was product
Yeah.
that was sold. We already had at that point some B2B customers, and they were selling snacks, mainly snacks, U.S. candy stores, and this type of product. So we decided, all right, let's build a snack, and the strips was
So the strips were the first product after the hot chip.
We launched strips, then
Yes.
actually at the same time we've
The spi-
expanded with the spices portfolio, and also I think maybe a few months later like with jerky.
Yeah.
And
The strips
also sauces like
Yeah.
were with
Sauces.
us from the beginning.
at that time we were thinking that our main income was the online sales, so our online store, and we were not thinking about the product needs to fit into B2B portfolio and into distribution. So we were building the product portfolio based on what we saw that is selling online in the competitor stores. So
So you build the brand first, with to consumers directly. I mean, it
yes,
was very
exactly.
B2C in the early stage.
And we wanted to, because this product is mainly about fun, but what makes the product spicy is the chili, right? So we
Yeah.
wanted to build a brand around the chili. We like chili, not too much like this, but we like jalapeno, habanero during sriracha sauce. So we wanted to build a brand identity around chili because
Yeah.
the product character.
Which you did, because this is now,
Yes.
I mean, like recognized around the world,
Exactly,
basically.
yeah.
I mean, also in terms of the strips, we have to talk about that in a moment as well, because a lot is going on with the strips in terms of the new branding and everything. But before that, I just want to ask you one more thing, like as a creator, and you guys as company owners, the moment the hot chip went viral. First, I would like to know, like, how did it go? What triggered the actual virality? And was it like an influencer, like PR or media, or how did it happen? Like, how did it explode?
It wasn't from a day to another day. It wasn't like one day we were selling 10,000 pieces per month and suddenly 300,000. It was
It was going. The curve was like
yes,
that.
yes. But we noticed that a lot of people is actually sharing videos on social media with the product.
Yeah.
So that was a brilliant idea to make the product to uh, to suggest customer if he makes a video on social media, he gains the views.
Yeah.
There's a chance of to win some competition as well. But people suddenly started making videos themselves. We got big influencers with million followers on social media that actually bought the product from our website without us knowing. Most of the influencers, when they do product advertisement, they ask for money, they ask for the product, and you tell them what to do. But these big influencers around the Europe, they started making videos themselves without even telling us, we want to make a video with your product. So that was the
Also, because the product, in terms of the content, is so
Yes,
cool,
yes, exactly.
they just wanted it for their own videos and
Yeah.
whatsoever. So then, with the hot chip, because you build it up to 300,000 units a month, which is amazing from nothing. That makes you feel as an entrepreneur. I mean, I would be over the moon happy if we can, be doing numbers for any type of product. I mean, I guess for you that must have been quite special, and also, like, it was quite. I mean, even if it's in 2 years or in 2 years and a half, it's quite fast, the growth, right?
Yeah, it was crazy at that time when we were selling this number and we were not ready in terms of production warehouse. We had daily emergency meetings how to scale the production because we knew that we need 300 pieces per month, but our production could handle only 200.
Yeah.
So the sales was trying to calm the clients down. A production manager wanted to find
Yeah.
the solutions how to extend the production. It was good to deal with these problems instead of problems like, hey, we have a stock, we don't know how to sell it.
So at a certain point, you were recruiting half of the country to come and fold your boxes, or what?
Yeah. I mean, we had over 100 people daily working
My
just
God.
on the
100?
packaging, just on the
Really?
packing the coffins.
100 people. Where
Yeah.
do you even find them? Like, I mean, then you what? You do, like, put like job ads online, or like
Actually,
call?
they're in Czechia, but I think in other countries as well.
Oh.
There are companies that gather handicapped people with some disabilities, like vision or whatever.
Yeah.
And they have a big factories where they basically do a light work like packing product,
Yes.
whatever. So we found around 7, 8 these factories.
7 or 8 different ones.
Yes, and we had
Lord.
daily cars that were supplying them and taking the product back to our factory.
That must have been quite an operation.
Yeah.
Amazing. Honestly, amazing. But then the next big thing, something happened with the hot chip. So you are going, you're booming, the volume is there, you're creating capacity, and then the ban.
Yeah. I think Martin can tell us more
Okay,
about that
great.
recall.
So, Martin, let me ask you real quick, because I think you can explain it very well. Regarding the ban, so something happened in Germany, right? Something, I don't know.
So the recall, okay.
The recall, yeah. So tell
Okay,
us a bit
okay.
more about what happened in Germany.
I think it started in 2022, right? In Germany. The first like accident happened like in school, because it was not our target, but the challenge started to targeting also children thanks to the TikTok, etc.
They wanted to try it because they saw
wanted
the
to try it,
videos
yeah.
online.
Even
and-
we had like a warning on the packaging, it's not for children. It was not helpful.
yeah.
So there was one accident in a school in Germany, that the kids bought the challenge, tried it during the break,
Yeah.
and then the teacher came to the class and
Yeah.
saw them crying, and yeah, it was really probably
It looked very
like,
dramatic.
dramatic and scary for the teacher. So he decided to call ambulance,
Yeah.
and I think seven
7 cars, some
Cover.
police cars, and
cars arrived, also police, etc.
and legend
So-
says that there was also a helicopter. So
Helicopters and everything.
yeah. It was
I don't know about the
But what they-
helicopter, but it's possible.
What they thought that was going on, like something.
I don't know if some terrorist attack or something.
My
but,
God!
terrorist
wow.
chili, you know.
it was only chili, and like in the challenge, in all products, we are using only natural chili,
Yeah.
not chili extract. So it's actually not so risky. So it was just a scary accident, and nothing happened to the children. But yeah, the bad
The
thing
kids
was,
are alive. The kids.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
kids are
Yeah.
alive.
Nobody got harmed. Like
nobody got
imagine
harmed.
if you would be a teacher, you would come to the class and you would see whole classroom on the ground like crying. You would probably do
You
the
know,
same.
you know. If you don't,
If you are
don't-
responsible, then you should.
if you don't get the context or what triggered
Yeah.
it, then I can imagine it looks
Yeah.
kind of strange. So then, basically, big drama in the school.
Yeah, and of course, reporters and media saw it, and it started to just let's say bubble. Like
Yeah.
there
It-
was some
Became bigger and then
bigger, and reporters started also calling us, and yeah,
We
they
became,
just want to have some content also.
Yeah,
so,
of course, because
And
it's
then
exciting.
really quickly, like. Government like joined this case, let's say, like food
Really?
authorities started to investigating it, and like before there was no legal limit for chili in food or capsaicin in food, but somehow thanks to us they decided they have to control it or reduce the limit,
Yeah.
and set the limit.
So there is
So
so because it started in Germany, and then the government said like, okay, no more hot chip. It's you cannot sell hot chip anymore in Germany because there was no regulation, there was no law, but they decided anyway, like, okay, this
They
cannot.
created a law, like
They created a
the
law.
They
first
created
law
it.
just for us.
yeah.
So and then they created it very fast.
They are really good at it. I'm actually happy about it because if like some really dangerous food will came
That's
or
true.
will be in Europe,
Yeah.
it's a really good process. So they came to us, and it was not only for Germany, but they
Yeah.
like told us that we have to recall it from all over the world, from every partner we had. So
Oh, that must have been a lot of fun, huh?
yeah, a lot of fun.
Great
Lot
day
of
at the
fun.
office.
But it's good to see the European food net catching products that are risky
Yeah.
on a global level so quickly.
Yeah.
Like it makes you feel like the something's working in terms. Let's say, okay, our chip was spicy and in my eyes harmless, but if there would be a product that would contain some really dangerous
Yeah.
things, the government across the whole Europe
Yeah.
can capture all the products relatively quickly. So that's a good
That
thing,
is
you know.
a good thing. No, that is really a good thing. On the other side, you know, as a business owner, on the entrepreneurship side, I can imagine in that moment it's not a very pleasant moment. If you have to, it was around 300,000 units. If I
No, it was more.
it was more. It was more. You had to recall. It's a big logistic mess.
It is.
Reimburse
They had to hire
distributors.
a bulldozer.
Whatever. I saw the video of the. I mean, we have the video of the bulldozer that, you know, in the how I don't even know how to say that in English. That in the place where they're destroying
A landfill. I
land,
think,
where they're
landfill, yeah.
destroying all the chat 300,000 or more challenges, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, my heart is like,
Yeah.
Actually, the worker who was doing the destruction of the chips, he refused to do it one by one because it was so painful for him. The chili when he crushed the hot chips, it was all in the air.
oh my
So he said,
God.
"All right, I'm not gonna do it one by one. You just bring it all, and I will do it at once, and go through the pain just once,
My God,
not every day."
because the spiciness went airborne. The guy was like, "Fuck this."
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
Oh my God! But then, as a brand, I mean, 2022, it was still, I mean, like relatively young. And even though you're doing great, I mean, from my side, I mean, to me, it looks like quite an obstacle to conquer, to run into something like that, because it's not just the reimbursement, the money, which is I think quite a lot. You lose plus 300,000 units. I think most brands, young brands, would never survive that. So first things first, like major respect and congratulations for you guys, pushing through and being where you are now. Because I think I think it's so inspirational, and because a lot of people, and I think young brand owners, business owners, like everybody runs into something when they try to achieve or develop a business or whatsoever, but the scale of the size of your obstacle is so big that even when I heard it for the first time, I was like, damn, oh, that's big. Like,
Luckily, at that time, we already had more products and we were not dependent on one.
Yeah.
If we were dependent on this product and we would have this recall, we probably wouldn't survive that. So it was really smart decision to extend the product portfolio before the recall. That was the key that kept us moving
Yeah.
as a company.
Because
There is-
sorry, Martin.
There is also like a bright side of this because first thing, like we return the money to all our customers. So
Yeah.
our, let's say, trust and respect growth
Yeah,
thanks to that.
that's for sure.
And also, like it was the biggest marketing campaign we ever had because it was all over the Europe in all medias. And,
That's for sure.
I think also thanks to this, like our brand is well known.
Yeah,
everywhere, so-
the media value is
Yeah.
is disruptive, but it's immense because you were trending all over Europe. I mean, everybody knows about that. Like even like sometimes when we are speaking to a customer, I don't know, whatever in whatever European country, it's like, but the hot chip is banned, right? Say, no, 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 it's fully compliant now because you had to. Did you have to change a lot of things to the product itself to make it compliant with the new law and everything?
The main issue was spiciness, but they found also some troubles with the steps to engage the customer. Like for example, you cannot drink 5 minutes after the challenge, and these suggestions that made it more dangerous. So we had to do some little adjustments with the packaging itself, but main issue was the spiciness, which was adjusted.
All right. And now also like in terms of, because now the whole process, if I like understood well, for every batch that is produced, there is some kind of a lab, a test
Yeah.
in which the level is specified and it's all like legit
Yes.
and clean and all.
For every batch of production, we send it to laboratory in Prague, and they test the capsaicin content with very very precise method, like the authorized method by the government, and they provide us reports where we check if it meets the new limits set by the health institute.
Amazing, because that is, I think, still like a big message that needs to be spread today. That also we experience from our side, that even though it has been a while and it created major brand recognition, that's still quite some people are under the impression that the hot chip challenge is not, that is still in certain countries banned or
Yeah.
whatever, and it's not. It's
Yeah.
not. It's all good. But that is something also like that. We need to spread and share with the world that it's all good. You can buy as much as you want. You can eat as much as you want. No problem. No pasa nada. Right?
Yeah.
Let's see. From my side, I think another interesting thing that we really have to pick up is actually about the strips.
Yeah.
right? Because there is an interesting process going on right now. Let's have a look. Let me take a few bags. Let me just take one. So here we have the strips, the with the brand new packaging.
Yeah.
Right. This was launched a month ago, more or less,
More or less.
4 or 5 weeks. The strips, there is a new flavor as well on the strips.
Let me help you.
Yeah, that's the new one. Andre, tell us a bit more about like what is going on, because I see new logos, I see new branding. So tell us a bit your plan for Hot Chip, like what is going to happen.
So we thought that maybe we can make the brand look more worldwide, and we're thinking either we will do it to all of our products at once, like a complete rebrand of the brand, or we do it with the strips line, which is the longest snack product that we have, and see, let's say in half 6 months, let's see if this helps the sales, like the rebrand, like the character here, you see the ninja and the
I think
samurai.
it looks great. I think
Yeah,
it looks really great, and it's a fucking good product. I love it. Can I open one?
Yeah, sure.
Like the strips, because when you use strips, you don't. I mean, from my side, you don't really know what to visualize, but this is a strip, right? Here I have the pizza jalapeno flavor. You have the
Wasabi.
Wasabi. That's actually my favorite personally.
Yeah.
It's the flavor is so fresh. It's so addictive as well. And like I take one and
And
I'm
it's
like,
healthy, it's a high protein, it's gluten free, it's vegan.
that is also very interesting, but because it looks so trendy and so cool, and it's as a snack and whatever, but it's actually a quite healthy snack.
Yeah.
Right? Because what is there inside? It's like with proteins and everything, right?
It's made from pea and lentil flour, so that's the reason why it's high protein. Then we use some spices to make it tasty.
Yeah.
We try to avoid the MSG,
All right.
so
Glutamate.
glutamate.
Yeah.
Glutamate, because we don't think it's really good for your health.
Right.
So we found a solution how to make it tasty even without this. Like most of the snacks these days, they have the glutamate inside.
Of course.
So we wanted to do it without it. Yeah, we think. But then the main reason why we launched the rebrand in this snack, because we want to see if the sales actually goes up or down.
Yeah. I
And
think
based
the
on-
launch went pretty well. Right?
Yeah,
The launch pretty well.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I love the logo. I love it. I think it looks great. Also, I like the
animation,
the animation, the character. It's very up to date. I think this is something you can really, I mean, in my opinion, obviously, something you can build on, because it is eventually the plan to
move the brand
to
to-
move all.
Yeah, but
to-
we're gonna keep our mascot, of course.
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
back. You can see the
A lot of
chili
people
pepper.
Yeah.
know our brand because of the pepper. So we
That's-
want to implement it close to the logo.
more on the front side of the
Yes.
packaging. I
Yes.
think that's
more
also,
like here. You see?
Yeah.
Like where the pepper is close to the logo.
I think that's a good idea, because this, even when you're running around here at the fair,
People
I
know
had
us.
one yesterday.
Yeah.
It's like it's so recognizable.
Yeah.
So I do think that would be a good idea to implement it more on the
Yeah.
front side. Outside of that, the logo, the branding is it looks amazing. So the full range, you're gonna be systematically converting to the new branding.
Exactly.
Maybe there is some new things coming as well that I
You can announce them.
heard. What?
You can announce the news.
Yeah, no, it's up to you guys. I don't wanna say too much or spill anything that I shouldn't be spilling. So that's because I think there is new products coming both under the Hot Chip brand and
Yeah.
maybe under a new brand as well that's coming from the same creative spirits, right?
Yeah. So it's like history repeats. When we launched this product, we were dependent on this product.
Yeah.
Right. And if we wouldn't extend the product portfolio and the recall would happen, this would kill our brand.
Yeah.
So we were dependent on one product, and now we are in a phase where we don't want to be dependent on one brand.
Yeah.
And we want to extend our product portfolio to have more brands, to be stabilized in the chili industry.
Yeah.
And also have other snacks that are outside of chili, and we'll have the distribution channels, use the distribution channels that we have.
Of course. So we can expect a few things
Yeah,
to be happening.
yeah, we're
this year.
cooking something. So
They're cooking. These guys are always cooking. Also, like for me personally, from our side as well with CargoPirate, it's great to be working with, like awesome product developers as you, because you don't just work with what you have. You're always cooking something new. You're on trend. You're innovating, and I think that's exactly what you should be doing as a brand these days
Yeah.
too, because the market is changing. People want more. People are demanding more.
I think there's so many companies that launch some product range,
Yeah,
made money, and just
that's it.
and flatline, you know.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
you know what flatlines means in healthcare.
Yeah.
Kaput. So,
Kaput.
Yeah.
Kaput.
You want to have ups and downs, you know.
Yeah, it's true.
Sometimes you fail, sometimes you go high, and that's what you want.
I think that's a very
You
nice,
want your
I
brand to
think
be alive, you know. That's a good reference.
Oh man, you want
Yeah.
your brand to be alive.
Yeah.
We should Manuel, we should make a clip out of this. Has to be a short clip for the TikTok and the Instagram.
Commercial.
Brand
Yeah.
marketing, being alive, ups and downs, no flat line. Vamos, let's go.
Also, like the product life span or lifetime is really fast this time, really short. So you have to keep changing the product line, innovating.
Yeah.
Like, it's getting faster and faster these days. So it's not
It's true.
possible to have one portfolio and build a company.
No.
like this.
But I think you're doing an amazing job at keeping the brand alive, and you have a very well developed and established team, and I'm sure everything that's gonna come out in either the near or the long future, that each and every single product is gonna be as good and as developed as everything you have now. So I think I am looking forward to
Yeah.
see the new things.
And you know, Jeff Bezos said once that every
He's here, Jeff. You wanna see Jeff?
Jeff, come.
Jeff, you have a moment? Come on, man.
Oh, he's busy. Anyways, he said that every company eventually dies one day. You know,
Oh.
not in this lifetime, but eventually every company
Eventually.
dies.
That's a
and
sad thought,
the
though.
owner or CEO's responsibility
Yeah.
is to extend when it dies.
All right.
So you want to make sure that the processes of innovations in the company
Yeah.
are put in place, so the company always cooks something new for the new generations and prolong the company's life. So
man.
that's our
That's
idea.
very deep.
Yeah.
Makes me, a bit sad as well. But it is true. It is true.
It
and
is
I
what
think
it is.
It is what it is, man. Something else. Alimentaria fair. How because you guys do quite a lot of fairs, right? And you have been doing quite a lot of fairs over the years. How is this Alimentaria edition working out for you guys? Maybe I'll give the word to Aladdin for a moment.
I mean,
How is the sales going, brother? Pantera Rosa, my viral boy.
It's always good.
Huh?
It's always good, hermano.
Always good, a lot of traction.
Yeah.
Today, the last couple I've seen, it's been quite busy. Right?
Yes, the last day is always slow, in trade fair.
Yeah.
But for the first time at Alimentaria, I think we got some new good contacts. We also always happy to meet our current partners,
Of course.
like you, for example. And I think we got some nice contacts, some nice interactions. People recognize the brand, which
Yeah.
is the most important thing. We also have our products displayed in Innoval. So when someone comes here and says, I saw that at Innoval, that's
Yeah.
a very good.
I actually saw that happen a few times as well. That
Yes.
they came here from the innovation hall.
Yes.
I think you guys almost won the prize.
We're very
Almost
close,
there.
very close.
Yeah.
We're in Spain, so
We're in Spain.
so they're gonna push the Spanish, I think, more, but it's
Yeah.
not a problem, It's not a problem.
Yeah.
We respect that.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Don't worry, we can cut things, man.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, hermano. Don't worry.
But the nomination counts as well. So
No, the nomination is
Yeah.
amazing, and to be honest, from my perspective, and it's not because we are partners or whatsoever, I had a look at the full range and respect for everybody and every single brand that is there.
Of course.
But for me, there was
to
an
be
obvious
honest with
winner.
you-
But okay,
Let's be
maybe
let's be
next year.
honest. Let's be
year,
honest.
next year.
The Hot Nut Challenge Did you see any product like it before?
No, it's
I
amazing.
mean, it's a real innovation, you know, like a real
It's amazing.
innovation.
It's
like
an
you don't see
amazing-
like a game like that for 4 people with I don't know, some crazy rules, some fun, you know. So yeah, I think it's one of a kind. Like our challenges are one of a kind. To be
It's a
honest
new
with you.
sorry, it's a new snacking category.
Yeah,
Category,
it's
right?
gamification
Yeah.
of snacking.
Gamification of snacking.
Yeah.
Gamification of snacking, that's an interesting thing, and I'm for sure that is something that we're gonna see more and more in the game, because also that's what, like, in terms of the social media, the youth, the new generation, that's what they like to see, right? As you guys do with the Twister, with the Hot Nut. Those are products also from our side, what we can see on the platform that are performing
Yeah.
very well, right? Outside of Alimentaria, what are the other plans for this year? Are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna be doing more fairs, or where are you guys going? Where can people come and meet you from around the world in 2026?
We already had ISM in February in Cologne, Germany.
Yeah, I remember
And,
that is most of it.
Yeah, most of it. It was really busy, right?
That was a busy fair.
Busy fair. In May, we are planning to visit Tutti Frutti in Milan, right? With Aladdin.
for 2 days. We're gonna
For
visit
2
one of
days.
our partners
Yeah.
who has a booth there with our products. So
We
Oh,
will
okay.
be there at the booth, so yeah. And later this year, we are planning to visit Paris, Siam.
All right.
It's a big show.
That's a big show.
We'll
Yeah,
finally have quite a nice place over there, so yeah.
you're going to be having a booth.
Booth,
In
of
Siam.
course.
That's great. To be honest, I never went to Seattle. It's gonna be the first time this year. It's like one of the blind spots that I don't know why, but so I'll definitely. I mean, I hope, inshallah,
you're gonna be there,
that
brother,
I can
inshallah.
that we can be there and see you guys triumph in Paris. The trade fairs overall, just quick, is it something that is working well for you in terms of sales and business development? Are you getting a lot of value out of the fairs? Because it's an investment as well, right? I mean,
It is quite a big investment, but
Yeah.
we've started with this 2024, I think, with ISM. So it's our 6th or 7th show.
Yeah.
And yeah, the investment is going well. That's why we are repeating it and we are doing more and more shows. Because
I mean,
it pays
our
off.
first experience with the show was that we didn't exhibit, but we came here as visitors, and we brought a bunch of catalogs and did the old school job.
Yeah, of
we
course.
were running around the stands,
Promoting,
promoting,
Hustling.
like hustling.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
a real hustle. you
That's
know?
yeah. Well, I've seen some hustlers here as well.
Yeah, we were standing in line just to talk
Yeah.
with the distributors, and after the first fair, as visitors, we noticed that they're interested in our brand. So we saw a huge potential that okay, let's try to exhibit. It's going to cost us something, but every investment in a company needs to lead some profit.
Exactly.
And we thought, okay, it will be very easy to calculate the revenue from the contacts that we get from the fair. Let's say in a time span of 1 year or 2 years.
Yeah.
If the investment return, and it returned, so we started doing the fairs regularly.
But it also it looks so good. Like, the stand,
Yeah.
the products. I mean, also not. I'm sorry. Let me get some water.
The wasabi
There's
hit you
some
now.
chili in my throat. No. So I was saying, also the stand, the products, the overall presentation looks so good. I think also not in terms of the the location where you are, because you can come here and pay for a stand or whatever. But I mean, don't mean it in a bad way, because I mean, but everything you guys do, you do it well. Because when I go around and I see some, for example, or whatever. There's a big difference in quality as well in terms of presentation of brand on the fair and everything. So you guys went all the way, and I also think that is paying off.
Yeah, next year we are planning to scale up to increase the size of the booth
Increase the
and
size.
also change the design. And
I heard something about a robot.
yeah, also robot maybe.
Yeah, it would attract the the
Yeah,
crowds.
I think Andre really wants a
Yeah,
robot.
he
I
wants-
think.
yeah, man.
I
At
think-
least the robot dog, jumping
at
around.
least.
He
I
can
thi-
carry the catalogs, man.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
something
I
like
think
Like, hey, pero, come on, man.
You see, robo slavery.
Yeah, what?
robot slavery. Yeah, well, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, if there's gonna be a robot at the fair next year, for sure it's gonna be here. That's for sure.
Yes.
Senor Chili. we're gonna call him.
El Señor Chili. I like that name. I like that name. In terms of
It's good.
yeah, there could be a product as well actually. Senor Chili.
Senor
I like
Chili,
something
yeah.
like I like that. I like
Hey,
that.
cut this.
Cut
They're
the-
gonna
no,
steal it. They're gonna steal it.
okay. All right. Keep it. Let's keep it off camera. In terms of because now what I'm wondering as well, because I know you guys do quite some international business as well. Even though we are now in Spain in Alimentaria, it's not just people or prospects from Spain that you are finding here. You are meeting people from all over the world, right?
That's true.
Yeah?
We have some nice contacts from the US, also Canada, South America, some Asia countries.
France,
Yeah.
too. France is very.
France
There are a
also.
lot of people of France since it's very close from here.
Yeah, that's true. But even like, sorry, because you guys are even like also selling to Japan and everything, right? I had a small quick talk with Andre about that. Like even like, I mean, it's amazing. It must feel great to see your brand and the containers go to a country like Japan. I mean, and also Japan in terms of product innovation and everything, they're very. I mean, I think they're quite big
Developed,
and
yeah.
developed. They
Yeah,
don't.
for
They're
sure.
not gonna bring any shit to Japan.
Yeah,
If they
yeah.
bring anything to Japan, it needs to be.
The top-notch quality.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So that is.
Well, our main focus is Europe because it's simply to scale.
Yeah.
If you sell something in Europe, you most probably can sell it in other country in Europe.
yeah.
And if you want to sell it in the US, for every product you needs to get FDA's
New
and-
rules
yes,
and this
yes,
and that.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
So we want to focus where the growth is, and the growth is you can scale the fastest in Europe.
Another
But
clip.
if there is someone interested, let's say from Japan, we can definitely arrange shipping there.
Another clip. Focus where the growth is, man. There is so much fucking wisdom in this podcast. Manuel, another clip. Focus where the growth is. On my drive home, I'm just gonna be thinking about all the things that you're saying. No, amazing guys. No, honestly, yeah, I think we covered a lot of things right now on this podcast. I don't know for how long we've been.
Yeah, but
we've-
you didn't give them the news about the strips. It's your headline, brother.
Oh,
It's
for
your
the
headline.
strips? Yeah. So a great thing with the strips for the Netherlands market. We made very recently a deal with Yamin, being the leading candy store chain in the Netherlands. They have been around for over 100 years, an established household name in the Netherlands. And the strips are actually going to be launched this week in all of their 95 stores. So yes, guys, great work. Congratulations for that. Congratulations to myself.
Congratulations to you. Yeah, of
Good
course.
job, brother.
Nah. Look, everything starts with a great product. You know, with a great product is a gift for a salesman like myself. So you guys did great, and I'm sure there's going to be many more deals. That's for Netherlands. You know, a lot of things are going on in different countries, France, Spain, whatever. We're just getting started. So you're going to be seeing these, you know, in a lot of stores around Europe very soon. Very soon. We're going to make sure that happens. Outside of that, guys, unless there is anything else you guys would like to share, communicate, now is the time. If there's anything. If not, we make another podcast in a few months. Doesn't matter. Guys, thank you for making the time here live at the fair to have this conversation. I appreciate it. I found it to be very inspirational. I think also a lot of people can get a lot of valuable information out of this, whether it's business owners, brand owners, people in the industry. Thank you for sharing your story and being so open about everything. It's very authentic, and that is what we need. I wish all the best for you guys and the brand, but I'm sure it's going to be fine, and you're going to be around for a very long time, and people will be seeing, many more products and innovations coming out of your factory. So, guys, Aladdin, thank you.
No.
Thank you so
brother.
much for everything.
pleasure having you.
It's a pleasure to be
Right.
working with you. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
guys.
We're not gonna do a challenge.
You want to do it?
Let's do the hot nut challenge now.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Are you sure, guys?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
grand
listen,
finale.
we can do it like after taking off the stuff.
Yeah?
Just another video. Yeah.
Another video?
Yeah,
All right.
the end.
Okay, so if you want to see that, tune into the next video. Guys, thank you for watching. CargoPirate.com, Hot Ship, first podcast, live at Alimentaria Food Fair 2026. Thank you for watching.
Gracias.
It's a wrap.
Gracias, Manuela.
Thank you, Manuel,
Manuel, the man
our
behind
content and
camera.
marketing director behind the scenes, for making it all happen, the setup and all of that. It's been quite the preparation, but we are here and we did it. Vamos a comer el mundo. Boom. Bien?
Nice.
Oh, yeah.